Philza Minecraft is one of the most successful members of the Dream SMP and of Minecraft altogether. You might be wondering why. He has a wife. At least that's what I thought. But today, TommyInnit is going to convince Philza his wife isn't real. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, and I am joined today by just about 500 of my best friends. I didn't know I could have 500 best friends, but you can see them all right there, and that's because they're hanging out on the twitch.tv/YoBGS. You missed out on some pretty quality stuff, but one thing you're not missing out on is today's video, where TommyInnit convinces Philza that his wife isn't real. I've not been able to figure out how any of this is possible, but I know it's some Dream SMP shenanigans, and I love me some quality Dream SMP shenanigans. Anytime you got Tommy talking to anybody on the Dream SMP, really, you know you're gonna have a good time. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Let's get into it. All right, and real quick, one thing before you get started, make sure to check and see if you are subscribed, especially if you are digging the content on this channel. I'm sure a lot of folks down there are going to be telling you to check and make sure that you are subscribed as well. Helps keep me going and helps me know that I'm doing some of the right kinds of videos.
My friend Philza is a 32-year-old.
This video started with a divorce reference. I was not I knew about the no.
No. My friend Philza is a 32-year-old Minecraft streamer, and he's married. I am 16 and definitely not married, so this was very funny. Also, most people who first watch my videos find me really annoying, so if you...
Okay, I actually like the bit with George being the first-time TommyInnit viewer. I'm all about that.
If you don't find me annoying, then please subscribe. Again, you might still dislike...
There we go. That's a little bit better than the white screen hurting people in night mode. But can you honestly say at this point, if we've got 7 million TommyInnit fans on YouTube, that people still find him annoying? Like, just for context, TommyInnit now has more subs than H3H3 and will probably pass like Moist Critical by the end of the year. So I think it's safe to say that he is now beloved by the YouTube community.
By the end of the video, but if you don't, please check to see if you're subscribed. Subscribing is free, and you can always unsubscribe.
You can always unsubscribe, but you shouldn't.
What's it like being a child? I forgot. I am
off to a good start.
That got really sad. That got really sad really quick.
I have so much wisdom, and you are merely a child. What the hell is that? Oh, I see you.
Philza Minecraft! Give me things, please.
You should probably,
No, watch this. Away.
You're dead.
Oh, no. Poor Tom. See, that's the funny thing, though, right? Like, and I'm glad you all explained to me how canon deaths work on the Dream SMP, because Tommy's had one life forever. But I swear I've seen Tommy die like 50 times on the Dream SMP, but it's always for something asinine like this. So it's always funny to me when a video opens with Tommy dying on the Dream SMP.
You're old then, eh?
I'm 32.
How old are you?
I'm half a stack years old.
32,
Half a
so
stack
double
years
my
old.
age.
I love that.
Old.
That's to think about.
That's old. When you were 16, man was in man was in womb.
When you didn't exist, I was in college.
What the fuck?
That would mean that Philza was in college at 16.
Whoa,
Actually,
okay.
Philza's pretty smart,
I was
so
in
maybe.
a bloody old womb whilst you were out at college.
Not even that.
Philza could have been Tommy's babysitter.
So, and I mean this nice, old.
Yes, I am older than you. Yes. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not very old though. Like, I still feel like kind of young in my head. I don't feel like I've got. I mean, did I tell you I sprinted after a thief the other day?
Wait, what?
I didn't.
So Philza's now at the age where Philza's so old that robbers are viewing him as a prime target. They're like, right, I can just go ahead and knock that old guy over and take his wallet because he's not going to be able to chase me down. Also, Tommy has aged like 30 years since whenever this video was made. Or maybe it's just because he's done his hair a little bit differently. Oh, Rin said that college is like high school in the UK. Thank you. I was very confused about that. But yeah, if he was in high school, that makes a lot more sense.
You didn't tell me. No, I didn't. I couldn't have predicted it was going to go down that route. Tell me about this.
Oh, so I was out in my local town with
Okay.
Kristen. We were like in a shop, and I saw this dude kind of like trying to get on the bike, but he couldn't get on his bike.
Who made this? Isn't this editor Larry? Was editor Larry still around at this point? Because, or was he in the picture at this point? Because if he is, editor Larry deserves all of the props in the freaking universe. Because this is, I'm dying watching this.
It was like a pedal bike, right? And he was like struggling.
Shout out to Shutterstock.
Like, stuff under his arm, and this butcher was like chasing him. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Well, I'll keep an eye on this. I'll just keep an eye on it.
Wait, I'm sorry, friends. I was memeing. And I missed all of the random details of this. A butcher was chasing after a robber, and Philza decided this is my chance to spring into action.
My local town with Kristen, we were like in a shop, and I saw this dude kind of like trying to get on a bike, but he couldn't get on his bike. It wasn't a motorbike; it was like a pedal bike, right? And he was like, struggling, and he had like some stuff under his arm, and this butcher was like chasing him. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird.
There's 2 frames of animation.
And then some woman like that he passed like screamed something. So I was like, oh, maybe he stole a purse or something. I don't know. I still couldn't see what he had. And then he goes out. He's still struggling to get on his bike. He goes out into the street and almost gets run over by a bus. And I'm just like, bro, what is happening? What are we living in a film right now?
Yeah, does Philza live in a fairy tale? This is not the kind of story that people just randomly have happen to them. I just want to throw that out there. Like, one of these things could be a thing that happened, but all of them combined, what do you do?
Of like a bunch of people because the bus was going quick, and then he kind of struggled to get like on the other side of the street, and he paused for a bit, and I was like, you know what? I bet I could chase after him right now. So I just dropped the shoes I was holding for Kristen because we're in a shoe.
Why is he holding shoes?
Just sprinted outside and just chased him down, and I got close enough to him that he was like, you know what? I don't want to get caught. So he just dropped the shit he was holding and just like...
And then ran off.
I was like, no, I made him drop the things that he stole. Here's me thinking it was a purse. Guess what it was?
What?
Meat?
Pork.
Yeah.
Dude...
Well, he ran out of a butcher shop. Although, to be fair, if it was like prime pork, because let's face it, who doesn't love the prime pork? Anyway, but you know, if it was prime pork, then it was probably a significant amount of money. Like, that's no small robbery going on there. But the butcher was chasing him. The woman screamed. Philza was carrying shoes. Chased this man down. That's the problem, though. If the guy dropped a purse, if the dude dropped a purse, that can be returned. The pork has been dropped on the ground. Now, if Philza says he got to take the pork home because he says that he was like rewarded with the pork, I'm going to be convinced that Phil is living in GTA at this point.
He stole like 2 huge joints of pork. And I was like, stood there like, bruh, I thought you had a purse.
You just chased down you just were like, sorry, wife, I need to go and fight crime.
He chased down a medieval Viking.
So what's it like being married?
The guy was running away with a giant turkey leg and a barrel of mead. And Phil managed to track him down before he got back in his boat and headed back to like Finland.
And it's really nice knowing that you have someone that's...
Phil, how do I get married? Because I'm in the mood to get...
You're in the mood.
Yeah. Well, I reckon tonight's the night.
Prenup.
No. All I do is just stare people down.
All right, so since I know a lot of Dream SMP members watch my videos, as evidenced by the ones that have commented on my videos in the past, a word is an ex-husband to a lot of you. The word you'll want to be acquainted with, my friends, is prenup. That is what you want to know. That word will save the Dream SMP members' lives. And I don't care who you marry. I don't care when you marry. Just remember that, because you're going to want to keep that Dream SMP money in the future.
College.
That's not...
I intimidate them until they love me.
That's not how... No.
No, I sit in the city center staring at people. And then if they stare back... That's when I know that they're not ready. So anyway.
If they don't make eye contact, that's when you know they're ready to marry. And then you hug them down.
Yeah, then I hug them down. Yeah, so how do I speed this whole thing up? Because I'm 16 now. I'm kind of ready.
You don't want to speed this.
But did Phil...
I'm ready.
Did Phil get married before he became famous? Because I feel like that makes a huge difference as to whether or not Phil was famous when he got married. Because honestly, I understand a lot of Tommy's confusion with what is going on. So like, because think about it, if you're TommyInnit, you have 7 million YouTube subscribers. If you're in a public situation, you're like, do they know me? Are they going to ask me for an autograph? Are they going to want to give me a hug? You know what I mean? So like, for Tommy, it's a much different situation being out in public than it is for Philza Minecraft. Philza was just a guy who played Minecraft and streamed occasionally. But so I kind of understand Tommy's trepidation, I guess, is where I'm going with it.
For the love of my life.
You don't speed things up when it comes to marriage.
Okay, so how do I
Yes,
do
rush
it
into
now?
it. First step to a marriage. Rush into it.
Office, or you have to like get married in a church. And dude, to get married in a church, you have to like meet the priest and stuff.
Yep.
And he has to like.
It's like
approve
6
you.
months process.
Phil, I am not going to get approved.
Weird, Tommy.
Phil, no offense, but no priest is going to approve of the things I get up to. I'm really sorry. I'd say I'm ready. I've learned a lot.
Do you mean you're ready to be in a relationship?
I'm ready. I'm ready for marriage.
So you're jumping the gun again. Like you can't. It's not a case of just go get married.
No, believe me, if I whacked hard enough, I'd get a girl.
If he worshipped and prayed. The thing is, if he worshipped and prayed hard enough, he would get the approval of people in the church. But it is weird. Like, to get married in the church, you have to take all of these classes. There's so much weird stuff you have to do to get married in the church. And the priest, like, friends, the priest, he asks a lot of really weird, like, bad. It's nothing, well, it's kind of inappropriate, but like, it's questions like you don't want to answer, and it's someone who's it's honestly someone who's like a parent to you, and you have to answer these, and it's just so awkward. It's like therapy, but not
if it's
therapy.
morally wrong to order a wife, I understand. How do I get a wife, Phil?
How do you get a wife?
Yeah.
So you find someone you love. Okay, it's pretty difficult.
How do I
to do.
farm wives?
You can't build a wife farm,
It's not
Tommy.
like Minecraft,
I'm
you can't
ready.
just,
I'm
like,
ready.
You can't just look up a YouTube tutorial and be like, all right, I just build this, and then.
Hey, there you
have
go.
to be- you have to learn what they're about. You have to kind of like socialize.
Okay.
You can
What if I
install
don't
the
want
anime
to?
girls mod
Big deal.
in
I'll just marry a
Minecraft.
stranger.
You are so old. Where's Kristen?
She's in the other room right now. Do
Okay.
you want to talk to Kristen?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to go well.
All right. So I can get her to join the VC, or I can just get her to walk in the room if you want, and just give it.
Phil actually really is like a father figure to them. This is the first chance I've seen Phil dispensing legitimate advice to one of his children. You know, Wilbur, to Tommy, to anybody like that. And it's interesting to see. Like, it's kind of heartwarming. It's super wholesome, and I really do appreciate it. I like that he's giving that level of guidance.
Hi, Kristen.
Tommy,
Hello.
what's up?
Kristen, your husband is being so unhelpful.
Sounds like him, yeah. He's not the greatest.
Wow.
You don't have to tell me. How do I... Kristen, how do I go about getting a wife of mine? I'm ready. I'm 16 now. Legally in Britain, I can.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
How did you meet Phil?
I've never gotten a wife, so that's kind of tricky.
Oh,
I've
you
gotten a
missed.
husband. We met
That's a
on-
good point.
on Twitch.
I feel like the principles would transfer, though. They met on Twitch?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
guess
cute.
Meet women on Twitch?
Oh, don't say that.
Okay, here's how you meet women on Twitch. Step 1, go to just chatting. Step 2, have a credit. No, don't do that. But but honestly, like, I don't know. It's interesting to me that Tommy instantaneously started a fight between Philza and Wifeza.
Okay,
Kristen, that's it. I was about to say I know because she edits the videos. Mumza? Chat's saying Mumza.
That is a horrible, horrible, horrible idea.
You asked how we met, and that's how we met.
Okay,
I'm telling you the truth.
how do I go about this better and more
You need to
efficiently?
swoon a
'Cause I'm just
woman.
saying,
That's what you
a
need to
wife
do.
would mean more likes, wholesome likes. I'd farm
That's
ours
true.
constantly.
She could get a channel.
I wouldn't give her a
She
channel.
could bring in the primes.
She would not
You
bring in the
join
primes.
together. I mean, have you gone out in the public to talk to
That
women?
one time, yeah. I don't want to talk about that one time that I did it though.
Oh God, we saw this. Oh no. Is it over? Oh.
I saw that one time.
Yeah. That one time.
A lot of people saw it.
Oh yeah, a lot of people saw that one time.
Have you thought of
I thought we
making
weren't
a
gonna
dating
ever
profile?
speak of that again.
Is that okay? Is that okay
No, I
at
think
this
you have to be
age?
18. Then again, I could
God.
lie.
Oh, don't lie. That's bad.
It is a bad way to
That's
start a
probably
relationship.
You're the one who don't lie.
I wouldn't lie. Why would I lie when I'm me?
That's true. You have nothing to hide.
I think now I've turned 16 and now I've done this big war. I'm ready to settle down.
I don't know. I think you're right in the middle of the age where it's like you shouldn't really be caring about women, but you want to.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
I'm
you,
ready
Kristen.
to get married and settle down.
Phil, do we know anybody? Do we know anybody that we can hook up with Tommy? Do we know any singles that want to be wives?
What a weird question. Husband, Do we know of any 16-year-olds who happen to be looking to be wed? I feel like there's no real answer to that question, you know? Like, because if Philza says he knows a 16-year-old girl who's looking to be married, I don't know what the British version of the FBI is. Would that be like Interpol? Like, Interpol's going to be right at his door, so he can't say that. And if it's anybody over 18, that's not going to be much better either.
I mean, not Tommy's age.
Yeah, that would be really strange if you did.
That's one of those questions where you answer it and Chris Hansen walks out of the closet and he asks Philza to have cookies and lemonade. You don't want any of
I
that.
have to say, I don't know how. I don't know how kids your age meet people.
Usually high school.
Minecraft?
No, I'm not.
No,
TikTok.
Kids meet on TikTok?
Wait, no. Can you put Phil back on?
Oh. He wants to speak to you. Did he take away anything from what I said?
Did you take anything away from what Kristen said?
No.
I thought so. Yeah.
The Animal Crossing music is so good.
Yeah, Phil. She recommended I use TikTok.
No, I'm the one that shouted TikTok in the background because I didn't know. I was just like, oh, maybe.
Oh, this has gone so no. That's not. Even
I love that he's looking for real advice. That's making me happy.
I'm just thinking of just things that your demographic use. Right?
Reddit.
So like when
Oh,
I was
God.
young, it
I mean-
was like Reddit.
I mean, Reddit, to be fair, Reddit would probably be a more likely place than TikTok for Tommy to find an individual who shares similar interests. But the thing about Reddit is that individual who shares Tommy's interests is probably going to be a 41-year-old dude. That's the thing. And I see some people spamming Bob Ross emotes in my chat. I love that. By the way.
Yeah, meet a wife on Reddit. When I was young, it was like MySpace.
Yeah, AOL
right?
chat rooms.
MySpace,
That's what
people
Philza
on
used.
MySpace. They had like friends.
Philza used
and
AOL
groups.
Instant Messenger.
Also, Tom was my friend on MySpace, but then he never talked to me, which was weird.
Wilbur.
Hello.
Will, I tried asking Phil.
Wait, I gotta go back because Will was very quiet, but I need to know if Will sounds annoyed, because Will almost always sounds annoyed.
But then he never talked to me, which was weird.
Wilbur.
Hello.
Will, I tried asking.
Is that Ghostbur? I can't tell if that's Ghostbur or not, which would probably explain things.
Phil and his wife on how to get a wife, and it turned out
Okay,
that
it's
they were the
Ghostbur. Good.
wrong people to ask. They suggested
We stand
getting
Ghostbur.
a TikTok girl.
A TikTok girl. Well, you do like TikTok.
I hate TikTok so much.
Basically, Will, what happened was, right, he was asking how to get a wife, and he wanted one.
He's asking how to get a wife while inside Pokemon's face. Can we just think about that for a second? Tommy is inside Pokemon's head asking questions about girls. You're literally inside of a woman's head. Just pick her brain. Find the answers. That's not Pokemon? Oh, that's a statue of Tommy. Oh, Tommy's in his own head. That explains why it's so empty in there. Let's see what else we got going on.
He was just like, yeah, but how do I get one fast? And, he doesn't listen, so...
Some good questions.
Yeah, thank you, Wilbur. Will,
Ghostbur would have
his
wholesome
advice for
advice.
getting a girl was, and I quote, "Why don't you try TikTok? Why don't I see if I can set you up with any girls my age?" And I went, "No."
Sad.
Anyway, I'm in the mood for a wife, and I've said this now, and you've been unhelpful. So, Phil, I'd really appreciate if you could.
This
Tommy,
is
you're-
so wholesome. It makes me so
I'm
happy.
legally old enough to have a wife. So, what's
Bruh.
stopping me?
Your
I mean...
personality.
You do?
Your personality. You're very.
Your personality.
I don't think there's a point in the wife for you.
Really? Well, I reckon I'd get more likes.
You probably wouldn't.
I would argue you would get less likes.
Yeah.
I think you'd get less likes, especially if your wife hates you as much as I do.
Well, that's it. Then.
Wow, wait, Ghostbur, why does Ghostbur hate Wilbur? Or why does Ghostbur hate Tommy? That part I missed out on. But honestly, it's a very interesting question. And again, it's one we don't want to answer because Tommy's under the age of 18. But I feel like if Tommy were to get into a serious relationship, there is a segment of the population that would hate on his significant other for the sheer fact that she is TommyInnit's significant other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, it really is. You're watching a famous person This is like a Taylor Swift trying to figure out how to start dating. And to be fair, when Taylor Swift was 19, she started dating John Mayer. And I don't think... So wait. So that would mean... So Taylor Swift dating John Mayer when she was 19 would be equivalent to if TommyInnit turns 19 and starts dating Taylor Swift. I'm not shipping that. I'm just saying that the ages line up.
Wives. I hate wives. I want rid of all of them.
Anyone who is a wife can go away.
Phil, you know what you need to do.
Phil, are you a wife?
Oh my God.
Phil. Question for a friend. How do I get my friend a divorce without him knowing? Tell me.
How do Phil, we want to rid the...
Now it's like that day where everyone got signed up for OnlyFans. Tommy's going to try and file divorces on behalf of all of his friends.
wives.
I want to rid the world of wives.
We feel like you'd be quite a good start for this. Phil, how did you get a wife and how can we remove her?
How can we remove her without there being any traces?
Jesus.
No.
Oh.
Divorce.
No, who is that?
Who's that, Phil?
Who is that,
She
Phil?
just burst through the door.
Who is that?
What, Phil, is that your mother?
Phil, it's that.
Is that
like
your
friend
mom?
Who's a girl,
That
but
was
nothing
my wife.
more. Oh,
That was your what?
that was
My
your what?
wife.
His main
I don't think you have
squeeze.
one of those anymore.
Yeah. Well, your friends have decided otherwise.
It's like a really bad sitcom where like I just get is everything going to go back to normal soon? Is it gonna?
Phil, you're old.
Oh my God.
This is you have
No,
idea.
no.
We're gonna get you-
Why did I... All right, I should have known. I should have known that Wilbur was going to be the one behind this. Tell him he has no wife. Go, go, go. I was getting ready to make a joke about how this is the perfect way for Philza to test his stream delay. All Philza has to do is say he's thinking about getting divorced, time how long it takes his wife to burst through the door, and that's the stream delay. And just like that, he can figure it out.
Married.
We've got to get
You're old.
we've got to get you.
Here we
married,
go. We
but
got
to
some
an
gaslighting
object.
happening.
Phil, it's been so long, and you have.
It's been so long, and
It's been
you
so
all you do
long
is
without
complain
a
to us
wife,
about how
and all
lonely you are. All you do is complain. You go, my name's
Do I need a
Phil,
content
I'm lonely.
warning here
All I
for
know is hardcore
gaslighting?
and sleep."
I feel like I might.
Yes,
Yes,
you are.
yes, you are.
No,
Yes, you
you're
are.
confusing an old
You
man.
have no wife.
You have no wife.
I still have a ring on my finger.
No, that's not.
eat it.
That's a,
Eat it.
What?
It will taste
Wait,
good. Just enjoy the
it
taste
is
of metal and then
titanium
eat them.
and-
I think wives aren't real. Actually, I think Phil, you're not missing out.
You literally met Kristen.
Yeah.
I've never met Kristen.
I've never met.
We slept in your house.
I've never met Kristen. I've met
Who's-
you, and you slept on your own. It was very sad. You cried a lot.
We were on the beach.
Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. I love it so much.
I know to try and cheer you up because you were crying.
Yeah, they were pity pebbles.
I'm happy that wives are not in this world. They were a good invention by the media. Wives are like grass.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, they grow and they grow and they grow, and sometimes you just gotta cut them down.
And sometimes they
What?
burst.
I mean, no. I see, because now Wilbur's gaslighting me. Wilbur's now gaslighting me because I'm like, well, he's got a point, but no. I'm not being swayed today.
Sometimes you must remove them from your world.
Sometimes you must. Yeah.
Sometimes a wife overstays their welcome, Phil. And
It's true. It's true.
It sounds
And
like
don't
he's
use
trying to get him to
violence.
plot murder.
Just violence.
Don't use
cut
violence.
There you go. Don't use violence. Thank you. Thank you.
Just chop.
Oh my
Just
god.
chop-
What
chop
is
and-
wrong with you two?
I think if I had a wife, I'd say to her, "You're not real. Go away." And then if she did
So
not
wives
go
are like
away,
Hero
that's when I
Brine.
get the lawnmower.
I say, wife, lie down, wife. It's good for you.
Lie down and ignore the sound of chopping.
Brighton man arrested for chasing women with lawnmower. News at 11.
You're literally describing a
You're just simply not real. Murder is by the media, like Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus.
And then I'd say, "Bye-bye."
Now murder's not real
Nice
either.
see you. Nice see you Tuesday. See you Tuesday.
You're
And then
a
I
wife.
would skip Tuesdays from then on. Who needs Tuesday?
Who needs Tuesday?
Who
I
needs
say we go
Tuesday?
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Why don't we-
Saturday, Sunday? Why don't we?
Sunday, Monday, annoyed grunt. That's the new meta of the calendar, friends. Sunday, Monday, annoyed grunt
Have
Wednesday.
11 Saturdays in a row forever. I'll meet you on Saturday.
Ah,
Okay,
see
which
you
one? I think we should also remove the concept of gravity. Name all the forces upon you. You have friction, you have everything, but when you get to gravity, it's gone. The bonds that hold your atoms together.
I don't know them. All I
Then
know
you're just
is
floating
Thursday.
through space.
Ghost Wilbur is on some shit, right?
Exactly. This is what happens when Ghost Wilbur's been huffing too much blue. Ghost Wilbur is huffing the blue, and that's not gonna work. I like my atoms where they are. Maybe fewer of them comprising the mass that is my body. I wouldn't mind losing a little bit of weight there, but you know, I don't want the bonds between atoms to. I wouldn't be on board with that.
Phil, you're the one who's claiming to have a wife.
Oh, yeah, you're the one who had a wife here. Nice one.
Nice one, wife haver.
Yeah. How was that? That must have been a really dark time.
What was the happiest moment of your life, Phil? Was it divorce?
I mean,
The happiest moment of my life was when I knew that wives didn't exist. Well, but we should start a wife disappearal service.
that's kidnapping.
So Phil, who are you married to?
Kristen.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
It
No,
didn't
you're
work.
not gonna brainwash me with your craziness, dude. She literally burst into the room before screaming no when you talked about.
Tell him, wives. It's gonna cut off before we end up seeing what he wants to tell Wilbur. Yeah, see, tell him wives are, and then it cut off. So unfortunately, we don't know what he was going to tell him. All we know he's gonna tell him something. But Kristen is now editing Phil's videos. So we know Kristen is real, and a very capable editor nonetheless. Now, so what do you think, friends? Is Kristen real? Let me know in the comment down below whether or not you think Kristen is real. I'm going to have to weigh in on this one and say yes, although my chat seems to be disagreeing a little bit with me there, so I don't know. We'll find out what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you want to be a part of this madness over here, make sure you stop by my Twitch, twitch.tv/YoBGS. Take care, and I will see you all for the Salty Runback.